Hello there guys, welcome back to the Chelsea Man Football. I hope you are doing alright around the world. Leicester City, this is Chelsea, your match preview. It's gonna be tasty, Leicester City, they are not doing alright. Same thing with Chelsea you can say, right? But we have come back a little bit. It's the first time I'm sitting down here, with a big smile on my face, a big one, because 2 games we have won, and that can give you advantage. That can give you that, mind control, on your game. That can give you, power to smell the meat, big things in your way. Those 2 games Chelsea have won, fantastic, I have to say. The playing style at Stamford Bridge was magnificent, absolutely magnificent. They can go to watch that game and learn something from that game. That performance, that's what we want to see Chelsea play week after week. That is the performance. So let's take that performance, same thing to Leicester City. Each and every game right now, we have to take it like a final because that's what we did. Take it as a final. And this weekend is a must. It's a must win. We cannot afford to lose right now. If we have any chance, I won't say to finish in top 4. In top 4, it's not looking good. We'll see. But miracles happen, right? You never know. Look at Liverpool. Miracles happen. Liverpool was with us, number 11. We were number 10. They climb up. They are number 5 or 6. I think they're number 6 on the table. They can go in the top 4. It is so surprising how things can change. So guys, this is your match preview. But before we start that, I found this information very surprised, about Kante and what happened before. Let's get into it. A year before becoming world champion, Kante is a victim of ambush while enjoying moment in a restaurant in the heart of Densen. If I read that properly, he was invited to get into a dark vehicle where a real pistol was placed on one of his knee. Real pistol was placed on his knee. That's not good. Your agent, you either leave him or we shot him. Wow. Kante denied the scene after telling several relatives. Some people, everywhere you go, they would just taking photos of you. So for this information to come out, I think it was true. And for him to place pistol on his leg, that is bad. That is, you are finished. It's the same thing, they kill you. So for Kante to put the pistol on his leg and he's still at Chelsea, wow, what an humble guy. I'm surprised he's still at Chelsea and is willing to stay, and he's getting low paycheck. He's the only guy I can see at this Chelsea football club. Kante is the old John Terry, Dridger Droba is in that line, Kante. And I wish he should have played with Rampart and Terry in those days. I wish Kante was around, because Kante doesn't go old. Kante is just renewable. So I wish Kante played. He's the only guy who doesn't care. He just play for a bandage. He play for Chelsea Football Club. Mason Mount is leaving Chelsea Football Club. From my understanding, doesn't look good. I mentioned about Mason Mount about 2 videos ago, how Liverpool is likely his destination. Juventus, Newcastle, and Arsenal, they are all on Mount. At this point, I mentioned Mount, I think it's just pressure, I would say, on him, because there's so many players around his position. Luis James, Mason Mount, you can see there's 2 different character there. And they're both in a carbon. They're both in a, they are both growing up at Chelsea. So Rich James plays for Chelsea. Mason Mount doesn't play for Chelsea. And I understand. Mason Mount is looking at his career, is looking where to go. Oh, if I'm here at Chelsea for this long, I gotta move, I gotta go this way, I gotta go that way. We understand. There's a lot of players looking that way. He's looking about his money, right? He wants more money. And he doesn't want a long contract. He wants a short contract. So if that expires, he can leave. We understand. But personally, I thought Mason Mount is a Chelsea blue, you know, like Rich James. Is willing to play for Chelsea no matter what, you know. You remember John Terry and Malouda, DJ Drogba, when the contract is about to expire and they give him the contract, they were like, okay, where's the contract? Oh, 2 years, okay, okay, forgot, continue playing for Chelsea. Those, they were the proper Chelsea, pure Chelsea. They're willing to play for the club. Guys, let me know in the comment, what do you think about that? So, this is the story of Kante and Mason Mount at the moment. So Liverpool looks like they're gonna take Mason Mount, and it's sad. Let's get into the lineup. But I did this lineup today because tomorrow I'm going out. I have something very important to take care of. So that's why I'm recording tonight. My time here is tonight. Your time, you're gonna be watching these videos tomorrow, my time. So I'm just recording this in advance because tomorrow I will not have time to do a video. So I'm doing it now. But I selected him. What I see Potter is gonna do. If tomorrow anything changes, we haven't watched the press conference with Potter because, you know, players get injury, players get this and this and this, you never know. But you understand what I'm saying, you understand. So I'm doing this lineup according to what we saw on Tuesday night. So let's get into the lineup. In goal, keeper, Aliza Baraga. Keeper is, I did not mention keeper when I was doing my match preview. Keeper is changed, man. Keeper is changed. That free kick from Reigns. What a save that was. What a save. Keeper, he has changed completely. Keeper, wow, wow. How lucky and how blessed is keeper. Edouard Mendy was #1 goalkeeper. We don't see Edouard Mendy anymore. I don't know where he is. I have to check where Edouard Mendy is. I have to Google. No, what's happening? It's been too long. Keeper starts and is #1. Next season is going to be fully #1 goalkeeper for Chelsea. And the most expensive goalkeeper, to let you know, guys. Back three, I went with Koulibaly. I hope Koulibaly is not injury, because I don't know. I'm just doing this lineup because tomorrow I'm going out, as I said, guys. So if you see anything changes, if Potter in the press conference says, oh, this player is not going to be available, this player is not going to be available, I don't know. Because I have something to do tomorrow. I gotta do the lineup. So let's continue. And Betchery come back into this lineup. If he doesn't come back, Betchery into the lineup, I can see Potter put Ben Chilwell there. I can see he can do the same thing that works with Dortmund. I can see him doing that. Absolutely, I can see him doing that. So for me, this is what I can do. I can put Betchery back in this back three. Koulibaly and Fofana, excellent. Fofana's return from injury, and it's just, he came into this Chelsea team like a John Lambo. You know Lambo? John Lambo. That is Fofana, man. He just came in, took control. He came in this team. Thiago Silva is injury, right? He fixed the field, and that place, we're not even missing Thiago Silva. We are not, because Fofana is doing everything. And that's what you want to have in the team. You need to have everyone in the position, you know, they are stuck together. They are fully charged like a battery, you know, in the car. That's what you want every player to be. The position where there's one person, there has to be another person. That person has to be good. And Fofana, I think, is doing that thing. If we see Chalaba, I will not be surprised. If I see Chalaba where Koulibaly is, it is what it is. I think Chalaba is still that, it's good. And I don't know why he's not getting a minute. I don't know why. Because the guy is good. We have seen it under Thomas Tuchel, what he can do. I don't know. So, Reece James, again, on that position, I think Reece James has to start this. Let's see if he's okay. I don't know, but the press conference can tell when Ron Potter is in the press conference. He may say, oh, Reece James he has a hamstring injury on the UEFA Champions League against Borussia Dortmund, so he will not be in the team. He can say that, we don't know. As I say, guys, I don't know what Potter is going to say tomorrow because I'm going out. I will not do my match preview tomorrow. So this is recorded tonight, my time. I'm just repeating that so everybody, they understand. Yeah. So, in the midfield, Mateo Kovacic, excellent against Dortmund. I was a little bit upset when they were subbing because he's the one who was clearing the ball when Dortmund attack. He's the one who was there and cleared the ball, and you can see Enzo Fernandez was very well. He didn't have any pressure too much because Mateo Kovacic was protecting very much. So Enzo Fernandez was just relaxing, taking tackles. Who is this? Jude Bellingham, he was in his pocket. So Enzo Fernandez has a great game against Dortmund. So Mike Cucurella comes back. I will start Cucurella. You know what? He was fantastic. He has been talked about very much, in a bad way, very much. So I'm happy. Even me, I've talked about Cucurella not doing good in a bad way. And if you talk too much about players that they're not doing well, it is good. It's not bad. It's bad in some ways, but in other ways, it's good to make the player realize, oh, I have to change in this way, that way, that way. That's what everybody does. That's what life is, You cannot just receive sweets all the time. If sweets are coming to you all the time, then there's something wrong. The meat on the table sometimes has to be missing. Sometimes, not all the time meat on the table. Then you won't learn the lesson of life. You won't. The word of wisdom from the Chelsea man. That's right. Get it. Okay, let's continue. So Cucurella starts in this Chelsea team. Raheem Sterling, I think, is going to take his place. I am sorry. I wanted to put Modric. I wanted very much, but I am sorry. Oof. Modric, what happened? What happened? I think we have to be patient with Modric. We have to be patient. Let's see. Some people, it takes too long to catch up in the Premier League. Some people, it doesn't take that long. So I will not start saying, oh, Modric, he trash. Modric, oh, look at this. No, I'll take a little bit of time. So it will change, you'll see. And they're making fun of him. It's 007. It's not 007. You know who is 007. It's Man United. So Johan Felix in the Chelsea team. I won't mention him over much. He's a good player. He has done nothing wrong. In that Dortmund game, he was good. Not fantastic. He was good. It's good. And the man on top. Havertz, Havertz is going to start. I put Detro Fofana. I can put Aubameyang there in my match preview. I'm wasting time. We know Havertz is the penalty taker now, is the one responsible man up top there. So he's the one Potter likes, and is our number 9 official. It's Kai Havertz. So guys, let me know in the comment what do you think about Mr. Havertz being our penalty taker, and that penalty he took against Dortmund. The first one was denied, was a post. Boom. The second one is scored. And Yeah. And I've heard a lot of Dortmund friends calling me like, you cheated on that one. I'm like, it's not me. It's the Vieira in England. Welcome to England, the Vieira. They are messed up. Welcome back to England. So let me know about the lineup. If you liked what you see, let me know down in the comment. I will appreciate that. And back three. I wanted to forget that, but I remember. Back three, I think it's working for Chelsea. I think at this club, back three is just traditional. That's what I see. But we need to learn a lot of information. Like I said, guys, look at what Pep Guardiola is doing at City. A lot of information, and player knows. The player knows where to go. The player knows 4-3-3. The player knows 3-4-3. The player knows, what is this? You can put 2-5 or 2-6-1 up there. The player, they will know. So that's what we want to see. We want to see mentality switched, you know, in the Chelsea team. When, for example, we start this 3-4-3 against Leicester City and then we are struggling to move to score, then we switch to 4-3-3. So the player, they know already the formation. They don't have to struggle if they switch to certain lineups, right? So that's what we want at Chelsea. So guys, I'll see you soon, very soon. Have a lovely day and subscribe to the Chelsea Man Football. Hit notification bell so we can continue enjoying, you know. It's time to enjoy this time. Let's see how Chelsea is gonna do with Leicester City. The score prediction. Leicester versus Chelsea. Remember, we're going to Leicester. It's going to be very difficult. Leicester at home, they're going to try to come with all their power, all their shenanigans against Chelsea, but we'll see. We'll see. The score prediction, I can see 2-1 Chelsea or 1-1. I can see a draw or 2-1 Chelsea. Yeah. So, have a lovely day wherever you are. And God bless.